Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. Welcome back for Satisfactory. Hey Ontario, thank you for claiming first. Welcome. Alrighty, so last time we finished up the smelting factory, and then we moved into the constructing factory, and kind of got a layout of that figured out. And then we figured out that I needed to, if I wanted to continue using Smart, and I wanted to use the shiny, whatever they're called, concrete foundations, that I would need to switch to 1 meter foundations. So I spent about 2 hours over the last couple of days ripping up all the 2 meter foundations that we had placed and placing 1 meter shiny concrete ones. And redoing all the lifts, because all the lift whole things were now, well, I'll show you, because there's still a couple left that I can demonstrate with, but they were not fit to the floor anymore. So those all had to be replaced. So that took a little bit of time. But let's go ahead and jump in, and we can take a look at what's going on, and we can continue working on the constructing factory. Here we are. So, and we also can look at some other things I wanted to show. So you can see here, though, that lift right there is what they all look like, and that was just not acceptable. So I had to replace them so they all look like that. Not like that. Sorry. Like those. They were all snug up against the foundation now, which is important after all. I also did a little bit of thinking on how I might want to lay out the walls here, and kind of looking at, well, do I like the whatever these are called, the hex frame windows, or do I like the reinforced windows for the surface floor here? And I think probably the hex floor. The reinforced windows are just a little too thick, I think. And then I also was looking at some different heights, and whether I like to have the 2 meter wall on the bottom of each floor, or a 1 meter wall. And I think if we look at it from the inside, I think I like the 2 meter wall better. I like the windows a little bit closer to the ceiling here. And even if we look at the upstairs a little. Oh, I guess I'm there already. The 2 meter makes more sense here too, I think. So unless you guys have thoughts on it, one way or the other, I think I'll go with this option. Which looks like option 1, even though it was actually option 3 when I built it. Because I started there, went that way, and then I came back. So anyways, I think I like this option best, unless you guys have other thoughts. But yeah, I'm going to leave that alone for now. So, let's see. Last time we hooked up the constructors here, making wire and cable. We have 1 belt of wire ready to take out that way somewhere. We have 1 belt of cable ready to take out that way somewhere. I don't know where exactly they're going to come out yet, because we need to find a way to hook these up to a train station. But I also wanted to talk about this. When we were building this, I didn't realize, but this is actually coming into contact with the wall, or the stuff over here. And technically these last 2 are, I think, at least a walkway, if I remember correctly. So really, this is the edge of the factory here, and I think we'll be okay. But these freaking what are they called? Farty plants are in the way, so we need to deal with them. I didn't go far enough. Oh well. Or did it? I guess it did. There might be some below still, too. I'll have to hop down there and see. I also want to pick up this blue power slug, because green power slugs don't exist anymore. And we can take up the grass here, the foliage here, and that keeps the crap from poking up between, or through the foundation, which I think is fine. Or becomes fine anyway. Some here, and then some over here. And I think that's it. Pop this out. We can take a look. Just to make sure there aren't any more farty plants down there. And there aren't. Alright, good. Good, good, good. And this bit here pokes up through a little bit there too, but I think it's fine. I think this will work out fine because this is the service floor, so we don't need as much stuff down here. I think it'll be okay. Thanks. Nice toss. I may end up changing this as well. And putting the lifts back here somewhere. I'm trying to remember why. But I may end up putting the lifts back a bit over here. Why was I going to do that? There was some reason that may come to me as we continue working on this stuff. And also, as you can tell, I started fiddling with a shade of green. I'm not entirely sure I want to keep it, but the good thing is with the customizer, I can monkey with the swatch here, the default swatch, and I'll change everything that's set in that color. So that's kind of nice. All right, so we have. Oh, this might have been why. I might want to actually lift the belt of, probably, but not on the service floors. I'll only add lights on the actual factory floors. Might have been this belt, as in, what do I want to do with this belt? How do I want to pass it up to the floor where we're going to make the copper sheets? I also did a spreadsheet to document this factory, even though it's not done yet. To document a little bit of what it is that it makes and in what quantities. And I also set it up to be a little bit of a calculator too, so that when we're ready to overclock the miners to 250%, I'll be able to, it tells me exactly how many machines I need and also the inputs and outputs. So that'll be, oh, that's what I forgot about. Ripping up these floors, now I need to redo power connectors as well. I wonder if that one needs to be redone. No, I don't. Okay. Because those were also off by a meter. There we go. And here we are. Okay, those are all way backed up though, so that's fine. So the plan was on the bottom factory floor, down there, I think that's it there, making the copper wire and the cable. And then in the middle floor, making the copper sheets and the iron rods. And the copper sheets and iron rods are going to each need one belt of their respective input ingots. And then here on the topmost floor will be 3 belts of ingots going into making 2 belts of iron plates. So let's do this one first. We're gonna have to bring both of those belts that are coming from over there on the service floor over here. Caledorn, 23 months. Thank you for the resub. Welcome. How are you this evening? And I think what we're going to do with these, since we're going to need a total of 24 of these right now. It'll expand out to 60 later. 23 months is basically from day 1, I guess. Wait, when did I start taking... I must have started taking it... No, maybe you weren't right away. Huh. Because I thought it was been more like... I thought it had been 2 years already in September. Maybe you weren't right away on it right away. That could be. Alright, so... Let's see. Yeah, you're one of the founders for sure, yep. So because we need 60, I think we're going to actually do 2 rows, because this will output 2 belts. I think we'll do 2 rows here of 6 right now. That'll eventually be, or rather 4 rows of 6, 2 rows of 12. That'll eventually be 4 rows of 15. So let's go out 5 from that. Oops, gotta rotate it first. 5 from that. Nope, rotate. And then we'll go here. Let's see if I can find the right spot. I think it's right there. 6 of those. Yeah, Caledon, you're definitely for sure one of the first few, because there weren't very many for those first many months. But I think it was September. Of 19 that I hit affiliate. Which I guess was pretty fast. Yeah, that's right. Follow age? Yeah. Don't have that command. Is that a command for one of the bots? Or is that just you being weird? Okay, yeah. I do not have that one. Bumpy road. Hey, Super Genius Extraordinaire, aka Jonathan. Welcome. Yeah, it is a good question. I would say it's pretty close to never, but maybe not exactly never. On Wednesdays. That's a good answer, Ontario. I like that answer. I did fix these. I was wondering if I fixed these. Oh, these are placed with the 1 meter floor already there. That was the first 1 meter floor I did. Okay, so this goes R to rotate. And these are going to be stupid, I guess. Maybe, maybe not. Actually, they're not. Good. Oh, I should have done power poles first. Alright, let's just do the rest of this row, and then I'll switch to power poles. I've got the power. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, right there. Which is the second spot out from the machines. It's way too often. I kind of wish there were more markings available on the foundations, though. Actually, that one's not needed. Yet. I mean, I guess I could leave it there because it'll be needed when we do the expansion of this, but fine. That's not the right spot either. I don't think. And I guess I could put these right there in the hitboxes too. But... I also need to be cognizant of where the manta ray flies. Hopefully not build my factory where the manta ray is going to clip through it. Like I did the first time around. Well, the second time around. Previous time. And that one doesn't need it either. Alright. Power. Power. Oops. The manta ray flying through it is the best part. I should also set the recipes before I do any more work on lifts. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Got carried away, got out of my pattern. Oh yeah, this one. I'm out of cable. That didn't take long. You make a good point. Actually, no. Let's go up to this level here. Or not. Okay, never mind. That's a good point. We could have it for lunch. You know what? While we're over here, speaking of other things to do, let's grab some of this stuff. Also, let's get rid of some of this other stuff. Okay, let's see, 1,000 of these, but I'm not going to take that many because I have 800 in my bag right now. I think I'll just take 200 extra. Plastic, I have just enough, or I have twice as much that I need. I need the rubber and the large frames, and we're going to unlock the Pipeline Engineering Mark II, just for fun. I brought some stuff up in case you couldn't tell. Oh, I also fixed something. I had forgotten to hook up the power.
Milestone reached.
I figured she was
Improved
going to talk.
pipelines and pumps can now be constructed, capable of handling increased throughput of any fluid, as well as providing increased pressure handling for better vertical transport, respectively.
Yep. When I went down to get some plastic and rubber, I noticed that I'd never hooked the power up to the resin sink. And so it was not draining resin, which means it was not making heavy oil residue anymore, which means that the entire oil factory was shut off. So I hooked the power up. What do we want to do here? Oops, indeed. I think we can grab, if we have 5 alien guts, I think we can do some of these unlocks too. Yeah, let's grab those. Another stack of frames. So I'm going to grab 2 so I still have one in my inventory. And, oh, my Celia was the third thing there. My Celia. Your Celia? My Celia. There you go. And then this one needs 5 minutes, so we'll wait on that. You go in there, you go there. You can just do a few of these memory searches as we have time and availability and whatnot. You can see these all are still hanging down here too. I purposely didn't rip them out because I wanted to show that, and then I forgot where I had them. I think I'm going to put elevator shaft, we'll call it, in the corner of the L there, but I haven't decided yet. Nope, wrong thing. There we go. I wonder if there's a mod. Here's a crazy idea. I wonder if there's a mod out there that takes the nodes on some of the machines and converts them to where they can be daisy-chained. Not that I would necessarily want it, but it'd be an interesting concept for a mod, I guess, is where I'm going with that idea. Yes, there is. Thank you, Calidorn. There, and 1, 2, 3, 4. There, and this one goes 2, 3, 4. And then these can go this way. Tesla power mod? Yeah, that'd be nice too. Alright, and then I need to do recipes. So let's grab the recipe setter thingy. And this needs to be already set. Good. Control click. Click, click. Bumpy road. Take me home to the place I belong. Hey, Jake. Greetings. How are you this evening? Jail. What about jail? Nope. Interesting. As in things that make you go, oh, I did say that, didn't I? Okay. R. Nope. These are fine to be Mark 1, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Easily. Yeah, this auto-rotate thing is so derpy. I wish I knew why it does what it does. When it does what it does. If anybody has an idea, I will entertain all crazy ideas. Tomatoes? That seems like a waste of good produce. Or produce, depending on what part of North America you're from. Jackfruit, that's almost as bad. Alright, so I think we're good now on this floor. I don't need this here. This was just temporary to mark the spot. The ma'am is done, but we have to go over there because we're going to have to get stuff to feed it, I think. We can look, I suppose. Yes, thank you. We don't have that stuff. I mean, we have an object scanner, but we don't have any stators on us, and we don't have any crystal oscillators. So that's kind of at a standstill. Let's see. I do have this stuff, though. And I do have this stuff. All right, another 5-minute one. Okay, so yes, we're done. We're done here. We're done here. The only problem with what I've done is by making these into 4 rows instead of 3. I mean, now I have to do priority splitting and shifting. Hey, calendar, thank you. Which isn't a huge deal by any means. Let's see, but I guess we can start with this part, because this part we definitely need to put down. That goes there. Nope, that's not a good theory, because I laid all the floors down with smart. And with smart, they laid down all in the same direction. Now, it could be the rotation of... If the floor holes are rotatable when they're laid, and they are, it could be that. I'll give you credit on that one. To be difficult. That's the real likely reason. 5 more of these. At a spacing of 4 meters. And this one goes, and that was bad. Yes, that is the real, actually that is the real answer, Calendar. That is indeed the real answer. We will never know, because Coffee Stain doesn't appear to ever know. Because if they did, they probably would have fixed it. Probably. That's as good a theory as any. More crackpot theory, the better. Yep, it's probably the same bug. Whatever it is, it's probably the same bug. Did I ever tell you how much I like this mod? Technically, this could have been done a little bit differently. Maybe I should have done this a little bit differently. Let me think about it for a second now. That's a good theory too, Jake. These mergers, no, they're too close together. I'll do it the other way. It's fine. Oh, that's true. I didn't think about the troll reason. That's a very valid, very valid answer as well, as to why it hasn't been fixed. I think I might have found Caladarn, by the way. What happens when these don't, when they don't connect properly? Kind of by accident when I was relaying them all for the smelters. It seems to be... I'm not seeing it right now, but it seems to be when you do... Oh, I know why. I'm not seeing it right now. Because it seems to be when you're doing the... you're using them to connect between two floors. But I'm not sure. But they don't clip in right sometimes when you're trying to connect between two floor holes. I don't know if that's what you saw when you were having the problem where they weren't passing crap through. But I did notice that as an issue. Yeah, Coffee Stain's one of those kind of developers where they like to troll. They like to troll their community, so especially Jason Snoot. So I could very well see them doing something like that. Actually, that might also be. I just had it now. I can't even do it again. But there's a spot, a sweet spot where it lets you place it, kind of like that. No, that's not it either. Never mind. Okay, so we have this now. We need to get 3 belts over here and split down these 4 splitter lines. How should I do that? Can I do... Can I do this? I can. Do I want to do this? I think so. I don't have belt speeds. I won't have belt speeds fast enough for the final solution. So I don't want to do something that I can't maintain after the upgrade. Well, I think if I make these instead be over here, like this, split that one, and then I can pass the other one through on this side, something like this. Then I can pass one of them through there, one of them through here, bring the other one up, maybe bring it up here even. Pass it through to there, split one. Actually, these should be priority splitters. Smart splitters. Yes, that's what they're called. Clearly. Well, that's actually not even a splitter. Left gets to be iron ingots, and center is overflow, and then right is none. So then we take Mark III belt that way, even though it's not a full Mark III belt worth. It's only... How much is it? 180. And then the rest of it, which would be 60, continues on. Well, I could actually do that without the produce splitter, couldn't I? Because if it's just, well, no, because it's going to be different numbers later again. So I have to do this way, I think. And big problem is that one then needs to get the heck out of the way. Oh, I have it. Don't do the overflow to the center. Do the overflow to the right. Put this belt up on supports. That one would also already be on supports. It's in a great spot for it, but yeah, let's move it back here. Better spot anyway. And by splitting this out the side, I can put in a, I can put it on a belt right here. Let's see, that's center 1, 2. Like this. Carefully, while he is thinking. Yes, indeed. And then here we bring this, we lift this down from here. No, this is going to be a priority splitter here. The same configuration, priority splitter. Left is iron ingots. Center is none. Right is overflow. Mark 3 belt here. Then we do a Mark 3 lift here. But I think I want to scooch it closer. So I'm going to use this to scooch it closer. Oh dear. Oh boy. Who gave you those? Oof. This goes there. Gave. Yes. Then we have a third belt coming in from this spot. Actually, no. Let's make this one go center overflow. This belt can continue up this way. Then it can merge in. Oh, yeah, I know you paid whoever did it. I wasn't meaning it like that. This can merge in here. That needs to come this far to split. It was more like who let you have it, I guess, is the way that I should have worded it. Because, yeah. Perfect. They are, some flashy tentacles, yes. Alright, and then a merger goes here. I assume that at least in that situation, they were relatively easy to adjust, to kind of batch create. Now we have 120 on this belt coming out of here. Can I lift that? Into, oh crap, this is the wrong spot. Yeah, I know Fias. And yeah, that's they are awesome. I do have to give you credit. Fee. Yes, as in FE. The nickname that she uses on frequent occasion in Zelly's Discord. I know people. I know people too. French Canadian. Left. Not the way Zelly says it. Zelly says fee. Let's see. Left goes there. Center goes overflow. Right goes none. Count if they're imaginary. Yeah, you're right. It goes up and over. It can come right back down. If I want it to, and maybe I do. Scar. Welcome. How are you this evening? And let's see, where do I want to put this? Probably the same distance, so here? I believe most of you are familiar with Scar, our good friend, but also, he is a member of Red Circuit. Let's see, where does this go? Were you playing tonight? Ark Survival. I did see that. I noticed as you were, or as I was going live, that you were at it. How did that go tonight? Thank you, Zephy. Appreciate the follow. This goes up here somewhere. And then I need a Mark... I need to get rid of this crap. I need a Mark II belt. There. Died to tickled chickens and hypothermia. Uh-huh. Oh boy. And then this goes in finally into here. Alright, I think that's good. Now, which one of these comes from where? Oh dear God. Pickle chicken. Shoot, a highly amusing name for terror birds. Oh, Caladorn. Alright, so I think what I can do... is I can bring this one up from below. It goes there, I think. Right? Or no, is it going closer? Goes one closer. There is Xenosaurus. You Calshoot. This should be a Mark III also. Go. And then don't touch the Calshoot. Oh, don't worry, we won't. I think I did these... How did I do these down at the bottom floor? Anybody remember? 'Cause I sure don't. Okay, right on the seams. Yeah, right on the seams. Okay. Don't touch the Calshoots. bit more. Climb, climb. All right, so let's see. We need to have, these should actually be here on the seam. There, and then 1, 2, and here on the seam. Much too much. Lift goes here, mark 3. Reverse. That. And this one goes here, straight out like that. This belt goes... there. This belt goes... do this one first. Do this one first. There. And there. Okay. So now we have 2 belts of ingots this far. This far. No further. Do this a little bit. We don't need that many supports. You go all the way down there. You go all the way down there. And then you go here and here. And then we bring up one more belt from below. That is dead center in the floor here. This is what I was talking about, Calidor, where you can, it kind of makes you think that you've connected it up properly, but it's not doing it now, of course, but it really doesn't connect it up properly. At least I was seeing it before. I don't know if that's what you were seeing too or not, but that's what I'm seeing. This goes away. This goes away. Okay. The other one stays on this floor. How do I want to handle this? This is also where the copper comes down to from above. I would like if these were stacked on top of each other like this. That's not really feasible. What was I talking about? Oh, when you run a lift between two floor holes like this, I was seeing something when I was that's way too much information. Way too much information. Yeah, I think so, Jake, actually. I think you're right. I think I can make this work. If I do this... and I do this... well... no, I think I'm going to put it over here and then twist it over. I think. That was way too much information, Calendar. That's the splitter side. That's the right spot. It is. Though I don't necessarily want it there yet. Iron rods need to be split in half. We need a splitter here for that. But if I do it like this... I can do it like this. Next be Mark III lift. And a Mark III belt. Like that. I want to do the intermediary there just for consistency's sake. I'll let you use your imagination, Calendar. You're good at that. Oh, I didn't say it was scary. Who said it was scary? Okay, I think that'll work. Let's go up and see. Alright. You're all going in there. It's gonna take a while for it to fill this up and back up to use the overflows. None of them have started using the overflows yet. And until we have overflows, they won't go to the 4th belt. But they will back up soon enough, I think. Yeah. Soon enough. So this first smelter here is already backed up. The last one down there is not yet backed up. But they're all going in, and that's somewhat the important part. It's going to take it a while to back up. We'll come back to it and see. We can go to the next floor now and work on the rods and their kin. And now, speaking of rods, I'm out of rods. Okay, let's go take a look at the MAM and see what other recipe we can unlock here. And that was under Caterium. We don't have the stuff for this yet, which means we can't go any further in the... Oh, we can do this one. No, we can't. Caterium's done for now. Mycelia. That one I can do. For what it's worth. And if I got the stuff to make 10 fabric, I could do that one. We can go ahead and grab 10 mycelia to make this. Fabric. 10 fabric is, with this recipe, mycelia and biomass. I don't have any biomass, so I think I will just do that one later. Preferably, like, when I go down to the oil platform again and make polyester fabric. So, nutrients. Let's grab some wire and some stators. Oh, there's wire. Didn't I use all my Caterium wire too? I think I did. Not that I really use it ever, but... And the stators are down here in the temporary mess that this is. That's motor. Here's stators. Why is there no wire? Oh, because the wire's out. I guess I need to get the stators from the motors then. Because I used all the wire and I haven't connected the new stuff up yet. Anything. Nutrients? Yeah. Go. Then finally, we need more bacon and more, what are those called? Hailberries. Power slugs. I don't think we found a purple slug yet. I mean, we probably have, but... Meh. Quartz. I need those to unlock that. Sulfur. We could do this one now, the rifle. Nobelisks are kind of pointless now, because we have a ridiculous number of snowballs, but I'll still unlock it eventually. Ammo, we need to set up black powder before we do that. And then, of course, Fixmas is long since done. So, I can throw these stators in here. So I don't really need to carry stators around. I don't have enough computers made. I need to keep feeding this machine. That's not the right one. This machine. To make more computers. To do the efficiency checker hand tool. And we came over here for rods. Anything else I need? Probably. I could use some iron plates too. Probably some beams. Mark III belts. So we're doing okay on cable. Yeah. Okay. And we're not really using much concrete anymore now that I've built all the foundations, so I think that's good. Jump! Haha. Iron's still going. Good, good, good. This is what we're doing. Wrong spot. Man. Thank you. I wonder if I counted these before I placed them. Guess we should double check these numbers. Rods. 16 machines. That looks like 8 to me. 8 is enough. And then copper sheets. It's 12, so there's 6 there. Good. Smart. That's not right. Still not right, I don't think. Okay. Measure once, cut twice? Yep. Did that once. I was helping my uncle lay a tile floor and taken measurements for the corner. Like he had laid all the hole tiles first, you know, throughout the course of the main, you know, center of the floor or whatever. And before I showed up, and then I showed up and he was getting ready to cut all the pieces that go along the edges, and you know, up against things, and you know, the baseboard or the wall rather, and everything like that. And I think I only screwed one up, but I screwed one up pretty well. Could have been worse, though. I was in Florida at the time. Well, he lived in Florida. So I was there visiting. I was only there for like a week. So he put me to work. I think he paid me, too. It was even nice, because I think it was like 17. So, getting paid to do something, it's always nice. Especially because my parents never would have. That was my first and only experience with laying tile. And like I said, I didn't do much of the work. He did most of it. I can't even remember if I was there long enough to help him cement them down, or if it was just a. No, that one's actually not needed. Or if it's just a partial help that I did, and I was just helping him like lay them out, or mortar them down, or whatever. It doesn't matter. It wasn't bad though. It was like 80 or something in Florida that year over like Christmas, New Year's. So it was a good place to be. Wait a minute, am I putting these in the wrong spot? Yes. Dang it. That was a waste of time. How bad is this going to clip? I didn't think about that. Might have to do some shenanigans there. Okay. Thank you, autosave. Oh yeah, that's gonna clip. That's gonna clip hardcore too. Alright, I'll figure that out later. The easy way would be to just run it from here to here and then connect it up. Okay, now I think we can do recipes. Recipe thingy is here. Copper sheets. Control click. Not good. That first one was actually already set. Then iron rods. We're here. Okay. Doing all the inputs first so I don't have to switch the rotation of the lift multiple times. Or I guess direction. R. Yeah, joke time, huh? All right, that is that. Let's see. Have you ever heard about the chocolate record player? It sounds pretty sweet. Mm-hmm. This is 8, so 7 more. Spacing of 4. You're in the right spot, right? Yep. Okay, good. And we just need a belt here. Technically, these could all be Mark II belts as well. And I'm going to make this one a Mark II belt. But I don't think I'm going to bother for the rest of them because I can't be asked. Let's see. This goes... Oh, right. Those are already hooked up. This goes here. Nope. Wrong control. Nope. Nope. Wrong control key there. 8. And 4. Wait, this is in the right spot. Did I put those in the right spot? I did. Okay, good. There. Wait a minute, what did I just do? I just messed it all up is what I did. Dang it, Wally. I rip all this out. Lined it up with the wrong splitter. So they get for doing stuff ahead of time.
Oof.
Exactly. Alright, well, I just made a big mess over there. I go fix it. Fix it. Okay, try that again. Merger goes here, aligned with that one. Shift, yeah. Times 8. Spacing of 4. Oh. Merger. Goes here. 8. Spacing of 4. Splitter. Oops. Here. Spacing of 4. That's 4 rods. I'll do the other ones here later. Oh, I didn't fix these. Oh, crap. These got to be fixed. I fixed that first one. I thought I'd fixed them all, but I didn't. Arduous, mistake-ridden journey. Why, thank you for your confidence, Jake. I really do appreciate it. From the heart of my bottom. Nope, 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 nope. Arr. Uh-oh. That's what they're supposed to do, Caladorn. Yeah, now we gotta change my rating on YouTube. Thanks, Caladorn. That's fine. It still qualifies for the same level. Oh, nice, Jake. We didn't hook the power up upstairs, so we're not getting any rods out of this yet. I wonder if Caladorn even knows what Tenacious D is. That's the true question here. No, just Wally. Okay, just wondering. Well, I'm glad that Erica was able to help you get your D back in working order. Just wondering. Mm-hmm. I thought it was funny. I mean, it would be on brand for you to not know who Tenacious D is. That's like giving you credit. Which is why I quoted it, shoot. I'm just going to hook up, for right now, these two lines. Now, what to do about this one? There's two things I could do. One would be to connect the power from here to here. Another would be to connect, to do a little jacking over here like this. Another one would be to go from here out to here and then across. I think I'm just going to go with this option. Nacho Libre. I'm going to guess Caladorn hasn't seen that either. Alright, those are all green. That's good. We are lifting down rods on both sides. Excellent. Ugh. And the backups have happened, but that's partially because of... wonder if... can I tell here? Yes, okay. Wanted to make sure I could see through there to see a ingot on that belt in there. And I can. So that worked. So the last thing we have to do for this building, for now, is get the copper sheets going. Let's do splitter one more time. 6 of these this time. Spacing of 4 still. Merger. I mean, I'll be honest with this one, I haven't actually seen it, but I know of it. We did the lifts already upstairs, so they're already set. Did I screw that up? I sure did. Wait. I screwed up that. Ooh. Okay. Fix that one when we go upstairs. Something tells me Caladorn's gonna have a problem with you defining heresy for him again. Hehehe. Classic movie. Alright, so the copper belt, it's got to poke up from below into here. Let me put a marker on the floor kind of vaguely where it needs to go. Even though it's not exact. Because I could wiggle around a little bit. That's kind of where the destination needs to be. Oh wait, we need to go back up and fix that one lift before I forget again. Alright. We'll bring the copper up. Out. Again, I will mark the floor. Okay, so if... let's just pretend for a moment that a splitter is somewhere in this vicinity. 2 floors up. I think I can just do... well... I think I can just do this, right? Yes. So... perhaps I don't lift this back down again. And perhaps I bring it... to this point. No, I'm going to have to bring it over one more. That's fine, though. To this point. And then we lift it up from... through a lift that's right there, which then pokes into the lift above. I think that'll work. Alright, so this goes here. Don't need you anymore. We don't need you anymore. We actually don't need this one anymore either. This is a Mark III lift. So that goes here to there. This one comes out. And a Mark III belt goes in here. Oops, I missed. Okay, so then this one goes... fine. Here? That right there, Caladorn, is what I was talking about earlier. What I was trying to talk about earlier. If you go up a little bit where it's yellow instead of blue, then it's not clipping into the floor hole. And I think that might have been what was happening to you before, but it all depends on exactly what you were doing, which is something I can't define. So, just kind of a guess, but that's what I noticed when I was working on fixing the smelter stuff last. Oh, well then I don't know then. I was working on that stuff last night. Yeah, splitter just goes here. And it goes there. The head pokes through then? Well, these are the 1 meter foundations. Because reasons. Alright, so we have copper ingots here. This gets split in halvesies, right? Copper sheets, 240. Yeah. So let's go with a Mark II belt here. And... here. Alright, net Ontario. I'm actually ending in about 10 minutes anyway because it is that day. You see the head of the lift poke through, I'm assuming? What you're trying to say? We can do this. We can do this. Those are all green. Those are all green. I think we've done it. Yep, we have copper sheets coming down on this side and on that side. Excellent. Okay, hey Calendar, and you weren't here. Neither were you, Jake, when I started, and I was talking about some how I should do the walls for this building. By the way, I did start fiddling with the green. I don't know that I'm going to keep it yet, but I did start fiddling with the color. And this is what I came up with. 3 choices here. Started with this one, with the hex frame window, and then on the service floors, and then the regular full frame windows on the actual factory floors. And then I just for giggles, I took a look at what the reinforced window would look like, and I didn't really like it. I think it's too bulky. So then I went and yeah, it's powerful. It works good on the machines, but not so much on the walls. So I may change the walls to be something different. Because I think it's okay on the machines, or it's close enough to okay on the machines. I may darken it a little bit. And then here I raised it up by 1 meter, because I think it looks better on the inside with the higher wall on the inside, rather on the bottom, rather than have it be taller on top. And also you can see that up here with these too. I think the higher wall is better on the bottom than on the top. So I think I'm going to go with this pattern. But as Caledron says, I'm not going to do it until I know what I'm going to color these walls, and I haven't decided yet. So, yeah. But the good thing is I can fiddle with that color, and I may just darken it some, and also desaturate it some. Is that the right word? And that might even be better. I think the saturation's just too strong. It could go a little lighter. Thoughts? And I don't know, where is this color even used at? Oh, on the accents here. Okay. So I need to pick a color out for that yet. But what if I could do like a... Still think it's too strong for the walls? It is 2D642C. There you go, you can copy paste it. But I'm not very good with colors, so suggestions are appreciated. But on the machines I could do... Hey, Dr. Doof. R2D2BB8, yeah. Thank you. Oh, would you feed that into an algorithm there? Think the teal? Hey, at shoot. Dr. Doof is, of course, a Red Circuit team member. Yeah. Oh, brownout. Those are complementary colors? I don't know. What do you think? The more purpley one or the in practice here? The more purpley one or the more teal one? Maybe the more teal one. I could try those on the walls. Make a valid point. Well, there's no accent color on the walls. That's a bit, I think, too blue. Meow, meow, meow. What about a variation on the green, though? Like, I'm doing pretty well as yeah, Dr. Doof. I'm doing pretty well. Done a lot of building today. What if we muted it more? Took the saturation down some more? Don't like it. That any better? Also turn that to black for fun. That's better. I'm glad you're feeling better. You were saying there in your stream earlier that reduce saturation even further, he says. Even further. Like 50%? Or 40%? Yeah, this has been a rough week for everything. I can live with that one. I can do this. I can at least make this the default swatch for the concrete walls, and whatever I do with it, I can do with it. Changing color-wise. It was more about having a swatch established. More so than... or, you know, defining what I wanted to do with it. More so than... actually doing it. Oh, the ladder is the accent color, too. Interesting. Interesting. You can accept it. I don't want to hurt your precious eyes. Guess I need to do up there as well. Precious. So I'm going to work on some walls off camera, possibly between now and Saturday's stream. I don't know that it's going to happen, but I'm going to work on it. We're going to try to work on it. We didn't do anything more of these, right? Let's see. We've made everything. I think everything's going again. Copper sheets are still running. but they'll fill up momentarily. They've already filled up their the belt buffer, so now it's just a matter of the machine buffers themselves filling up, and then we'll have that connected. Then we'll have to connect that up somehow to everything. We're gonna want to bring in a railway station or a railway, not just the station, the whole thing, somewhere down here. Not entirely sure where I want to put it. Oops. We don't need that much. If I want it to be... Am I missing a row of foundation here, or do I have too many? Missing a row. Oops. 20? Something. I need more down the end, but that's fine. Maybe dropping all of this stuff down. Oh, I didn't say that. I wouldn't agree, or I would not. Jeez, Pete's. A little bit of poke through there too. That's fine. It's all just fine. Fine. So I'm gonna want to take all 6 belts. 1, 2. Yeah, I'm using the... Yeah, I can do that. 4E644E. Ugh. Three of them. Wait, did that not use the right swatch? Aren't those concrete walls? Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. Oops. Crap. Else did I move? Standard? Yeah, don't move standard. Did I fix that? Which means that these technically all got built with the wrong swatch. Shoot. Alright, just a second. Auto save, thank you. Let's build one more right here. Still building. Wait a minute. Did I screw that up again? Concrete wall. Why is it not using this swatch on the concrete wall? Am I misunderstanding that? That's not a concrete wall? Oh, it's a basic wall. Okay. And what counts as a concrete wall? Oh. Which is going to be a pain in the ass then. Alright. Because that's standard, right? Yeah, but... Oh, I see what you're saying. You're asking me if I actually placed the concrete walls, not the fix-it walls. Should I use those instead? And those don't have the same... color. Okay, so you want me to use hex code that. I guess I should use a custom swatch for that, shouldn't I? Okay, that's the first one you gave me. Alright, come on. Wish you could name the swatches too. That'd be nice. That's the second one you gave me. How are those different? They're barely any different. Yeah. Maybe I keep them together. Were those supposed to not look different? Because they barely do. They're almost the same color, though. They're almost the same code. They're just different levels of green in them. I'm having to scroll the chat now because they're so far up there. Let's see. The first one again was this one. Then the second one, this one. Oh, I pasted it in the wrong box. Moron. There we go. So how are you suggesting that I use those on the walls then? Oh, so like there and then so do like this one where the foundation is just one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do right. Like that. And then do the two walls for the Jake. That, and then I can use my swatch here to do this. I wish you could name the swatches, though. That'd be really nice. Like, that is what you're thinking, Calidorn? And then, let's see. There's a hex frame would go here. And then the full frame would go... Oops, I guess I need 3 of them. I guess I could have... Yeah. So then this will go here again. This will go here again. Well, I guess I can do them all because we don't have the color set right. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. I also need to configure my hotbars. That would be useful too. Oh right, you gotta do this. I forgot how to bind hotbars. That's how long it's been. Oh, I see how you do it. Okay. And then you do that and do there. Yeah, that could work. You make a good point. It's almost like Pedro's an artist or something. I'll even put it down the screen in the right spot. Alright, well, it's now past my bedtime. So, yeah. We're going to end here. Next time we need to, I forgot I was draining out the stuff here and didn't come back over and clean it up when it was done. Next time we will try and figure out what we're going to do with this train. And run these, run all 6 of these belts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these belts to a station. Maybe the station will be kind of parallel to this. We'll see. We got to figure all that out at some point here in the next little bit. Alright, so let's find someone to raid. Who's alive today? I don't know if the trains have fit boxes. I assume they do, but it's probably a soft clearance or something. They do crash. They will crash with each other. There are signals and all that kind of stuff now too, Dr. Doof. Let's see. Tonight, I think we will raid... Yeah, I was going to say, I think we will raid Pedro. He's never online when we're streaming, so that's a great... Great candidate for a raid target. Alright, so thank you all for coming tonight. Thanks again to Ogrimscar for the raid. Thank you all for the chats and the follows. And the redeems. You too, Dr. Doof. Alrighty, let's see here. This. And I will do this. Alrighty, so thanks for coming, everyone. Stick around through the raid and give Pedro a hello. And thank him again for all the wonderful artwork he did for my channel. See you all on Saturday. Good night, everyone.